Good morning. How's everybody doing? We're gonna make some fried apples. What's up, everybody? Welcome, welcome, welcome. And just so you know, okay, all you little keyboard commandos and trolls out there, I do not pay you no attention. You are wasting your typing energy on somebody who just don't care. Love yins is hearts. People is sad. They probably ain't got nothing else better to do. Okay, folks, here we go. Is everybody ready? Look at that big hole. Hang on a second. Let me get my cutting board. I always forget something. Okay. This is an easy thing to do, but I feel like a little tutorial never hurt nobody. Okay? Very simple. We're doing fried apples. Now, a lot of times in the South, we eat this for breakfast, but you can also have it for dinner. It's a great side dish to go with pork chops. Any kind of pork, really. Apples play really good off pork. And, but the first thing you want to do, see, I went to the apple orchard. These are special apples. And the reason I say these are special apples is because my big fat hind end had to walk about 1.5 miles to get them. Y'all, I ain't even playing. Let me tell you while I cut these things. Some of them say, oh, we just don't like the chatter. Okay, well, this is your cue to tune out because I'm about to tell a story. In the South, we tell stories with our food, see? And if you don't like that, that's okay. I mean, I'm not offended. Just tune it out. Okay. So let me tell you about, and see here, look. We want to cut our apples about like this. Now, I leave the skin on. That's my journey, okay? I'm allowed to do that. I'm cooking it for my peeps, my family. I leave the skin on because, see, when you take the skin off of stuff, you're losing about 50% of the nutritional value. You need to leave the skin. I leave skin on potatoes. Anything that has an edible skin, I leave it on there. Thank you, my love. I love you so much. Anyways, okay, so let me tell you about going to the apple orchard. This is my first time. Okay? Because I grew up, we was broke. We didn't have money for going to the apple orchard, okay? I'm still broke. But we just not as broke as we used to be, okay? Now, we go to the apple orchard, okay? I didn't know nothing about this, okay? This is just, I mean, I just heard it was a fun fall activity for people to do, okay? I didn't know what was about to unfold before me. So the place we went to, a really nice place called Reed Valley Orchard, and it is in Paris, Kentucky. And if you live anywhere around nearby, you should really go check it out. Because even though what I'm about to tell you is traumatic, don't let that discourage you from going to the apple orchard, okay? I will probably go back to the apple orchard at some point in my life. Just, I'm going to have to recover first, okay? So basically what happens is they get you in there and you go into the front office and they have this big box and it's got all the apples and pears and whatever it is that they're growing out there. It's got them all in a box. And they cut big chunks off of it and they give you a bite. I'm going to go ahead and put these in the skillet because the butter's kind of browning on me. I'll be right back. Here we go. Okay. Now, So, you're taste testing all this stuff, and you can see the orchard as you drive in. So, you're looking at it, you're like, oh, this is so nice. Look at all these apples and all, and everything's all labeled and everything. So then you do the taste test, and you're like, oh, I like this one, and I like that one, and I like this. Okay, fine. So then they mark what you really wanted to, what you really liked and what you wanted to pick. They mark it on a little map. Then they hand you the map. And they say, okay, go pick apples. And you grab your little wagon. I put my little boy in a wagon. And me and him and husband, we set off into the wild blue yonder to go and have a memory and pick apples, okay? Now I want you all to know that, first of all, okay, I'm fat. In case anybody hasn't noticed, I'm not fluffy. I'm not a BBW. I'm not pleasantly plump. This old girl here is living in reality. I am a fat girl, okay? And don't be trying to make me feel good about it. I don't feel bad about it. I'm just saying it is what it is. I am like a busted can of biscuits. I'm a big girl. Okay, so at first, we set off, and it's like, oh, la-di-da, I'm skipping through the orchard. Oh, I'm running after my little baby boy, and everything is just sunshine and rainbows. Well, one of the apples, I wanted to pick some blackberries as well, especially since they were half price. So, I'm hopping and skipping down through there, and I look at the map, and it says on the map the blackberries are marked in the back 40 orchard. Okay, now let me go ahead and tell you, I just thought that was a cute little name. I just thought in my mind, oh, it's so cute, the back 40. Ha ha. No, they were serious. It was the back 40. Okay? I walked for 3.5 miles down a gravel lane. I almost died. I had to stop and eat 3 apples on the way. I almost got in the wagon and had Anthony pull me and the baby, okay? Took my shoes off, walking barefooted. I kept seeing this other little family that didn't speak English popping in and out of the trees because I was going to try to ask them for directions because it looked like they had some blackberries in their wagon. I said, please help me. They didn't. They was like, oh, no. I mean, listen. It was traumatic. I thought maybe somebody was going to have to come back there and get me on a golf cart or an ambulance or something. I thought I was going to die. So I just finally, was like, then I get out to the back 40. To the back 40 where the blackberries are. And I see a little sign that says, blackberries this way. I'm so excited. 2 things then occurred. I walked into this blackberry patch, and the first thing that happened is they got this little squawk box back there to keep the birds out. And what it does is when you get near, it's motion activated, and it screeches out like an eagle, but it's right there at ear level. So I'm walking down through there looking for blackberries, and I hear, I about hit the deck. I was so scared. I said, what in the world? What is it? I thought maybe a pterodactyl was getting ready to come down out of the sky and grab me and carry me off. No, it's what they call a squawk box. Well, let me tell you what. It worked because it scared me to death. I guarantee you there ain't a bird coming within 100 miles of that place. So after I about frighted myself to death with the squawk box, then I walk on through the blackberry patch looking, realizing that there ain't any blackberries there, and what is left is shriveled up and gross on the vine. So they misled me. Of course, those were half off. There were none. Okay, either that or the little family that didn't speak English had already picked them all, which is fine. First come, first serve, whatever. But they could have told me. Say, hey, are you going, we got them all. They told me. Well, anyways, so now I'm back there and I'm just tore up because now I've walked all this way. I've about died. I thought I was going to get attacked by a pterodactyl. And now there's no blackberries. So now I decide I'm going to just pick some apples and pick some pears and get the heck out of there. So I did. And I didn't look at what kind they was, and I didn't pay attention. I just picked off of whatever tree looked good. So right now, these apples right here, I don't know what these apples are. I don't know. These are some kind of apples that was in that orchard, and I did not look. I just picked me some apples, and I picked me some pears, and I got the heck out of there. Because that's what I needed to do. I was about dead. So that's my experience with the apple orchard. And like I said, I will probably go back. But the next time I go, I'm just going to hit somebody up. I'm be like, because I know they got golf carts running around all over that place. And I'm just going to be like, look, you all going to have to ride me out, okay? Ride me out, and then give me about 30 minutes, pick some apples, and then you come back and you get me. I will be ready to go. Or you just ride me around. I'll give you $20 here. Here's $20. Take me around. Give me the tour. Give me the VIP tour. I'll take it. What about just send you off like that in the wild blue? I mean, this place right here, it had to be at least 1,000 acres of nothing but apples and pears trees and blackberry vines. I mean, who does it? Who sends you out like that without, come on now. Anyways, I'm making these apples. I gotta cook all these apples. I gotta eat and cook all these apples because they were expensive apples. That was the other thing. We got up there and went to weigh out. About had a heart attack. I was like, did I pick that many apples? Really? I did all the work. Y'all should be giving me a deal. Okay? Y'all didn't have to do nothing. Y'all just sent me out. Blind. How many apples did I pick? Whatever. But I have to say, these are really good apples. And it does make a difference whenever you pick them right off the tree like that. It's these Asian pears that I got, they are the bee's knees. Let me just tell you that right now. Okay, so after this right here, I think we're going to be good on chopping. Okay, here we go. Just give me 1 second. Well, I'll do this. So this is real easy kind of stuff right here. This ain't no rocket science. What we're going to do is, can y'all see that skillet? Hold on a minute. There we go. Okay. There we go. So here's our apples. Good morning, my little darling. So that's 1 stick of butter, y'all. Just one. What? Come here, Mommy. I may have over-chopped apples a little bit. It's okay. What's he so excited about? No. Okay. So here's our little pile of apples. Okay, now we have 1 stick of butter already in the skillet. Okay? 1 stick. And it's real butter. But you can use margarine if you're into that. I happen to think that margarine is probably not as bad as they say it is, but, you know, I just prefer butter. I will use margarine sometimes. Okay. Well, so we're going to sprinkle this brown sugar all over these things. And this is a to taste kind of situation here. If you like them real sweet and sugary, you can add more. If you don't, you can add less. You know, it's whatever. I'm not the sugar police. I'm not going to tell you. I just put 2 big heaping spoons in there. Okay? And if that's not sweet enough for us, I'll put some more in there. The other thing you're going to need is ground cinnamon. Okay. And this is an awesome, like, early fall kind of dish. And then we're just going to kind of flip them and stir them around. Because I want that brown sugar to get in there with that butter and make like a caramel. Okay. Now, we got that all mixed in. So now the last little ingredient, we're going to hit it with 3 little chinks of salt. That's it. Okay. Alright, now, I like to cover mine and let them just do what they do. And if you hear Frozen in the background, it's because my son, that's his new favorite movie right now, is Frozen. So I'll be singing, "Let It Go." Okay, we're going to pop this back here on the back burner and let it kind of do what it's going to do. Now, here on the front, we're about to get down with some sausage links. Woo! Sausage! I got 2 different kinds that we're going to do this morning. I'm going to do just a regular pork sausage link, you know, just the norm. And then I've got some extra sausage that I love. I'm a huge fan. I wish there was more availability for their product, but I'll talk to you about that in just a minute. Okay, so we're going to turn the heat up just a little bit. And there's our little sausage links. And we're also going to make some scrambled eggs, y'all. Yes, we are. In fact, y'all have all seen sausage cook. Probably don't need to show you that. But I will show you a trick about eggs. I surely will. And see, look. Don't pay no attention. My stove is not dirty. It's just well used. Because I know somebody's got something to say. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. There's a spot on your stove. You're going to hell. Yeah. People are crazy. Okay. Now I like to make my eggs in a pot. Okay? That's what I do. And of course we're going to add just a speck of oil. Just a little drop of oil. Okay. I like scrambled eggs, okay? My baby likes scrambled eggs. My husband, he don't care. He'll eat anything put in front of him. Okay. So, what we're going to do is, We're going to let that set up there about medium high. We want it to get good and hot. Lord. Okay. Now what I'm going to do right here is, oh man, that sucked. Okay. Here, let's do this. Okay. Let's back up just a little bit. Okay, so I got me a bowl. Alright. Now, I'm going to crack about, I don't know, 6, 7 eggs, something like that. Make sure you don't get the shells in there. And these are extra large eggs. I got store-bought eggs today instead of country eggs. My one aunt that was hooking me up with the country eggs, she's quit fooling with the chickens. So, may have to wait till next spring till I get my country eggs back when I get my own chickens. Alright. So I did about 8 eggs actually. Now, we're going to take our whisk here and just start beating them eggs. And I like to whip them kind of hard and get a little air with them. Okay, now, here's the secret. We're going to add about 2 tablespoons of water. Just a splash. And we're going to whisk it in. The water is going to make your eggs so light and fluffy. It's the best thing ever. It's better than milk. Trust me. Trust and believe. Okay. Now we're going to take these. Okay. Now we're going to dump them straight in the pot. Okay. Oh, shoot. I forgot, y'all. A little salt. And a little black pepper. Okay. Okay. Now we just kind of hang out. See, cooking them in a pot like this is a lot less stressful to me than trying to make them in a skillet. In the pot, you have a little bit more control. Okay. Oh, yeah. Alright, we're going to take that all the way up to high now. And then I'm just going to stay off of it for a minute. Because the bottom needs to get kind of done. Okay. And it's best to do this in a non-stick pan if you've got one, because you don't want to be trying to manage that, trust me. Do you want to build a snowman? Okay. Ooh, it's so creamy. Yum. See how nice and light and fluffy those are? That's from the water. Alright, we're really doing it now. Okay, we're going to kill the heat and just let it kind of finish up. Uh-oh. Oh, I got it. Okay. Alright, and there you go. Eggs. Done. Finished. Finished. Light, fluffy, yummy eggs. Let's take a look at these apples. Woo! We'll go ahead and move that back to the front now. Alright. Ta-da! Oh, these smell so good, y'all. And see, look at this sauce we're getting down here. Look at this. Let me see if I can... Look how thick and yummy. Sometimes you might have to add a little cornstarch, but mostly this should make its own little sauce. Butter and sugar, you can't go wrong. Okay. So we're going to let those finish up. We got our little links over here. Oh, yes. Now, when these start getting like a little soft, just a little softer than they are right now, they're ready for us to eat. Now, some people like them completely about cooked down to mush. Okay, I do not. I like mine with a little bit of the integrity of the apple still left. Well, over here, we've got our links going. So we're just going to kind of roll those around. Might as well take these all the way through here, because these apples are just about done. So I'm going to go ahead and get a plate ready for husband. Okay. You send them off with a full belly, and they'll always come back home, see? Okay. Address, please. That's hilarious, Tom. Sorry. And now I'd feed you if you showed up. Ain't no doubt. And see, the sweetness of these apples is going to play off so good on this sausage. Oh, it's going to be so good. And I'm going to try to get some of this sauce out of the bottom. Ooh, yeah. Hey, baby! Come here. Woo-hoo-hoo. Okay, give me just a minute, y'all. Get out of there. Them little gnats, I swear. Get out of here. I hate them. Yous are all going to die. Get. Oh, here's the other sausage I was telling you guys about. I don't know, but this stuff right here, it's the bomb. Let it go. Honey, come here. Everybody's waiting for the taste test. Hang on, y'all. He's taking his time this morning. Honey. If I eat this early, I'm going to be sicker than a dog. So, husband has to do the taste test this morning. Alright, so here we go. Here's the plate. Fried apples, links, and fluffy eggs. Come have a seat, my love. What do you want to drink? You want some milk, or you want some soda? Some juice?
Maybe some soda pop.
What kind? Have you got one in the fridge? Well, how about some milk then? Y'all, this is Big A. My husband. Say hi, everybody. He getting ready to go work. Here. Alright, now you need to tell everybody how it is. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
Well, you tried everything but the daggum apples.
Take the best for life.
You're so funny. Get you an apple. Don't burn your mouth now. Say yummy if it's yummy. They're good?
No man.
Alright, folks, there it is. You heard it from the horse's mouth. It's okay to eat, apparently. So anyways, guys, that's all I got for this morning. But later on today, we're probably going to do a video about spaghetti and meatballs. Because that's what's on deck for dinner tonight. Up in this kitchen, up in this kitchen, up in this kitchen. So y'all take care. Have a great morning. My oven's messed up, or he'd have had a hot biscuit to go with it. But unfortunately. Okay, Terry wants to know. Hold on. What did you put in the sunshine cake batter only besides mix, eggs? That's it. 3. Okay, yellow cake mix, 1 box. 3 eggs. 1 can of pineapple crushed with the juice. Stir it up. Pop it in the oven. That's it. You can add butter or oil if you want to. Okay? But I have found where the icing is so like thick and kind of heavy, it kind of makes the cake smushy. So I just leave it. Hey, listen, guys. I love every one of yous. I got to feed this youngin'. Make sure he gets his belly full this morning. I'll talk to you later today. Everybody keep it real. And love you guys.